What up guys, Johnson Monster 13 here, coming to you with an RC upgrade. This upgrade is for my Revo Brushless edition, and for this upgrade and installation I'm going to be upgrading to this nice big fan, the Dusty Motors Shroud, in black shock covers and black wire mesh. And another, it's not really an upgrade but more of a switching up, I'm going to do the long travel suspension arms, or not here, long travel suspension, so you get more lifted up, basically long travel suspension, yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to install is the motor heatsink fan and the wire mesh. So I went ahead and removed the two screws there and there, removed the ESC, just kind of get that out of the way, remove the motor, just remove that one top screw right here and just pull it straight back. It should pop right out. Then you got to remove your pinion gear, take that off and take those screws out that hold the motor mount onto the motor. And basically all you do to install the motor heatsink, there you go. Pretty simple, right? But the way I do my wire mesh is I measure out one length, then I cut two more identical lengths that is the same size, because obviously they're the same size of wire. So you basically just slide it over the wire and put heat shrink on both ends. But helpful tip is make sure you have, let me grab my heat shrink box. Make sure you have long enough heat shrink so the ends will not fray. I won't focus on there, but I just put that in, and you always want to take a lighter and burn the ends, or not burn them but melt them a little bit so they do not fray. And I usually use this larger size, which is 3/8 to 3/16 basically. So just use whatever size works for you best for your motor, and when you come back it should be installed. Alright, so I got the wire mesh and fan installed onto my Mamba motor here, and it turned out pretty nice. I like it. The fan's pretty sturdy on there. Now put the pinion gear and motor plate mount, or whatever you're going to call it, back on there. So the next, set that over to the side. The next upgrade I'm going to do is the black shock covers, and while I'm at like messing with the shocks, I'm going to put the long travel suspension arms, or long travel suspension rockers, that's what they're called, the rockers on. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Alright, to remove the shock assembly here, you want to take off, for the rockers, you want to take off those three screws here and here. That should remove this part of the shock, and you want to remove this one screw right here, and you want to obviously want to take the weight off of it by elevating the whole truck, and just simply pull it back like that. It should pop right out. And pull that screw out, and there you go. Then I already removed those two other screws, so basically just try to wiggle it out of there like that. Let's pull that one out right there. Set that over to the side. It fell down here. And there's the old rocker. So you're going to want to pull out that screw and replace those bearings and put them into the new rocker. Okay, so I went ahead and removed this pin that goes through the bearing and the screw that connects it all the way through. And so we basically just want to pop that apart and push out those bearings, and let's put them into the new holes in the new long travel rockers. Alrighty, so I went ahead and put the new bearings and the pin through the long travel arms. I'm going to go ahead and do that with all of them and reinstall it onto my Revo here. But first I want to show you guys how I install my shock covers. The Revo, Revo, all the shock covers you get, these are from, well, I'll just put that tag, here it is, badhorsey.com. They have all different shock cover sizes and stuff. I bought all my shock covers here. Very good site. So you might say, wow, that looks pretty long for there, but I'll show you how I put mine on. So let's go ahead and get started with that. The way I do mine is pretty basic. You want to push down and pop out that rear cover and pull off the spring. Alright, so I have the spring pulled off. You want to take your shock cover and just stretch it out as much as possible and feed it directly over the spring. So I got the shock cover over the spring, and you have all this extra on both ends, so you basically just press it down in there like that until it looks something pretty neat looking, not messy. Then you basically just reattach the spring, make sure the shock cover stays down, and reattach the end cap. And you just gotta do all 4 of them and reinstall the shocks, and so you can tell the difference there. Looks a lot better. So yeah, that's about it. Alright, so I got all 4 shocks with shock covers in and the long travel suspension. Got all that installed. Took me a little bit, but no biggie. I figured it all out, no problem. I also got this. It was a little bit the last time I made the last little segment of the video here, so in the meantime I got this. This is the RPM front bumper and the RPM front bumper mount. I already attached the bumper to the bumper mount, and here's the old one. Here's the old bumper mount, and the old little bumper, as you can tell, is a lot smaller than the RPM one, which should protect the front of this beast basher, as I call it, of a truck. So you basically just I already untook these 2 screws out. So you just kind of slide it in like that and reattach the 2 screws. Alright, as you can see, I got the front RPM bumper and bumper mount installed. Real nice, should protect it well. So now I'm just going to finish up the electronics. I've already got the wire mesh, as you can see, in the fan, and the ESC is still loose, so I took all that out. So I'm going to reattach all that right now. Then we can get on to the last and final upgrade in this series, is the Dusty Motor Shroud. Alright, so I got all the electronics installed correctly and all that. It looks real nice. Motor fan, wire mesh, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and open up Dusty Motors Shroud. Alright, this comes with a lot of extra Velcro and should cover this entire, from right here to back here. Should keep all dirt and debris out. So let's go ahead and rip it open. I'm going to use my little razor blade right here. Careful not to cut anything. Pull the tag off like that. Then you get this nice little wrapped pouch with the shroud inside. So you can see it gets quite large size. I'll pull it out here in a minute. Alright, so let's go ahead and install it. Alright, so I already cut out the little strips of Velcro that go along the side. This is just sitting on here. It's not Velcro down. So you want to do it, put the Velcro, if you make one measurement, cut out twice as much. Cut out another strip exactly alike, because the other side will be obviously exactly the same. So you want to have Velcro strip here to there, and on the little end here, and from this end around that bend to the battery door on both sides. So I already have all the little Velcro strips cut out. This is much I had left over, so they do give you extra in case you mess up or something. So I'm going to go ahead and put all these Velcro pieces on here and put on the shroud. Here's the Velcro without the shroud. Alright guys, and here's the Revo 1/10 brushless with the Dusty Motors Shroud. Really nice, guys. Great upgrade for my Revo. Has a nice little convenient zipper so you can access your electronics, and if you cannot open the battery doors without having to take it off, but taking it off is just as easy as pulling off the little Velcro, and the Velcro stays on there. And there is Velcro on the inside of the Shroud here, so just unvelcro that and you got access to your batteries and everything inside here. So pretty easy to put on and take off. So yeah, great upgrades for my Revo. Let's go over them again from the front. RPM front bumper and bumper mount, really nice to protect the front. Shock covers, black, going with blackout theme for my Revo. Motor fan here, I got this off eBay for $20, I think. You can find them. Mamba Monster fan or something. Really nice. Have one for my Wrestler Mamba Monster. Works really well. Wire mesh. This is black. You can kind of see through it a little bit, but protects it even more and looks really good. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. If you like this video, please do hit that like button. It helps a lot of other people find it. If you would like to subscribe, please do that. And thanks for watching, guys.